Brace yourselves for a roller coaster of emotions as we unravel some mind-blowing moments that took center stage when top-tier bosses went incognito. From unfiltered heart-to-heart talks to utterly stunning transformations, these revelations will have you at the edge of your seat.
So I slept pretty much on a bench and washed my hair and sing.
Alright, so first up we've got Leanne, who's like the assistant manager at one of Alfred Angelo's stores. Leanne's pretty cool. She's all about adding some fun vibes to her manager role instead of just being all strict and bossy.
I've gotten dry erase boards for each and every girl on staff. It gives them their goal for the week.
I really like that.
She even tried to get the big shot CEO to wear a dress.
Everyone here has tried on a wedding dress.
Can you believe that? Obviously, he said no to the dress, but he agreed to wear this fancy headpiece thing. And man, she's really good at her job. She knows how to talk to those vendor people like a pro, and the CEO totally digs how she handles those convos.
If you have some bands who would be able to play a reception for a wedding.
Yeah, I definitely know a few people that might be interested. So.
Awesome.
And here's the kicker. She's practically a walking wedding dress encyclopedia. I mean, everyone on her team has slipped into a wedding dress at some point. Talk about knowing the business inside and out, right? So, as Leanne and the CEO are cruising through the wedding gear, there's this golden moment that just cracks you up. She's all, hey, shouldn't I be striking a pose in front of a mirror? And get this, the mirror's like right there in plain sight. Classic, right?
Shouldn't I be in front of a mirror?
There's a mirror right over here.
Not surprisingly, I've never worn a veil before.
But then things get a bit mushy. Leanne and the CEO start chatting about her life journey, and it gets all emotional.
Pretty much on a bench and washed my hair in sinks and did what I needed to do.
Turns out she didn't know the CEO was her undercover boss. And when she finds out, she gets all teary-eyed, and the CEO is like, hey, we're here for you. They even chat about her wedding plans, and he's like, Alfred Angelo's got you covered for whatever dresses you need, flowers and stuff.
But I want to make sure Alfred Angelo provides you with any other dresses you need. For your bridesmaids, flower girls, and most importantly, your fiancé.
And then bam! The CEO drops a bombshell. He knows about her tough times when she was homeless. He gets all choked up, and it's pretty touching. Alfred Angelo and the crew decide to help her out big time by giving her $25 grand for a home deposit.
So Alfred Angelo and the Alfred Angelo family would like to give you $25,000?
Shut up.
Leanne is like, holy moly, and totally blown away. She's all emotional and just so grateful. The CEO tells her how proud they are to have her as part of the Alfred Angelo family. So yeah, that's the scoop. Leanne's journey from fun boss to a teary-eyed wedding planner, all wrapped up in a heartwarming Alfred Angelo tale. Alright, next on the list, Scott Sabella, the CEO and president of the MGM Grand Las Vegas.
I'm Scott Sabella, the COO and president of the MGM Grand Las Vegas.
So, there's this old-timer at the casino, Don. Man, he's been holding it down there for years. You gotta hand it to him. He's like a casino legend or something. Been dealing with cards and chips longer than most of us have been alive. It's a trip, really. So, Don's the real deal, been through it all. He's not your typical strict and stern type. Nah, he's got this friendly vibe that makes everyone feel welcome at the tables.
Number is in, I hear it.
Come on, Don.
16, somebody hit. Now the ball hit.
He's even seen the big shot Scott try on a dealer's visor once. Hilarious, right? You'd think a big wig like that wouldn't go for it, but he did, just for the fun of it. And man, does he know his stuff. He chats up those high rollers like they're old buddies, and the casino boss loves how he handles those high-stakes conversations. Plus, he's got a sixth sense for the casino games, probably because he's dealt with every game under the sun. And get this, he's tried his hand at every game too, just to get the hang of it. Who would have thought? So there's this moment where Don and Scott are scooping out the gaming floor. And Don cracks this joke like, hey, shouldn't I be the one pulling the lever on that slot machine? And guess what? The slot machine's right there, plain as day. Classic Don humor, I tell ya. But then things take a touching turn. Don starts opening up to Scott about his life journey, and it gets pretty emotional.
From what I saw over there, I said I'm not going to sweat nothing else in life, and I haven't.
Changed your life?
Changed my life completely.
Turns out he didn't have a clue that Scott was actually the undercover boss. When he figures it out, man, his eyes start welling up. And then Scott's like, we're here for you, Don. And then boom, Scott drops a bombshell. Turns out he knows about Don's health struggles.
And my cardiologist yells at me about all the smoke I get in my face, but you just adjust to it.
You won't believe what he did next. Remember how Don mentioned he's an Oklahoma fan? So Scott decided to do this.
Bob Stoops is a good friend of mine, so he sent this, his helmet.
Oh, thank you so much.
And hold up, because the surprises don't stop here.
I want to fly your two brothers in town. I want you to pick a game and just hang out with your brothers and just enjoy football that day.
And there's Don, just sitting there, mouth hanging wide open, completely blown away and filled with gratitude. He's like a mix of shocked and thankful all rolled into one. And guess what? Scott, being the big-hearted boss, decides to make another move that really hits home.
Told me about Vietnam and it was touching. What I'd like to do in your honor is make a donation.
He chooses to make a donation, a whopping $5,000, to the comprehensive services of vets in Don's name. Now that's a gesture that speaks volumes about appreciation and support. Scott lets him know how much they value him as part of the casino family. And that's the scoop. Don's journey from a seasoned dealer to a teary-eyed card shark, all in the heart of the casino action. Oh man, wrapping it up with a bang at number 3, we've got Renee, rolling in as a truck driver over at Kendall Jackson Winery. So the big boss decides to hitch a ride with Renee, and let's just say things get really interesting. Renee straight up acknowledges that every job's got its ups and downs.
Every job has its perks and every job has its both that you got to deal with, you know. My job just happens to have a lot of both.
Then out of the blue, the boss goes off on this wild rant full of choice words about his managers and the folks he's delivering to.
Half my stops want their wine before 11 a.m. Yeah, managers would be.
Oh, and he's got this notion that the office peeps aren't really his co-workers, just some work buddies.
They're not my co-workers. Yeah, they're just work associates. I mean, after a 16-hour day and they tell you this or that or...
Well, that didn't sit well, and it ended up ticking off the company president. Oops. You know what they say about every job? It's got its ups and downs. Well, let me tell you, this gig was no exception. Dude had his own set of cool moments and some not so great ones to navigate through. And here's the kicker. He was trucking around in good old Jersey. Yep, you got it, New Jersey. Now, let me paint you a picture. The traffic, the vibe, the whole Jersey hustle. It's an experience, I'll tell you that much. So you can pretty much imagine what that's like. A mix of adventure, challenges, and the buzz of making things happen.
Right? If he has not used 50 times, I'd be shocked.
He said he had to use the phone, I have no idea.
He's even talking about using the phone like it's the biggest hassle ever. And then, out of nowhere, the president shows up. Talk about being caught off guard. Renee's fidgety hands and legs all over the place. He's feeling like he's in a trap. The president even pulls him off the truck and sticks him in the store for a month. Why? Well, Renee's got some teamwork issues. Apparently, he said that customer service is not his priority. It's all about getting those cases off the truck. And let's be real, customer service is kind of a big deal. But Renee's like, wait, what? I got no issue with customer service, but man, those cases need to hit the ground.
Customer service for me, personally, is one of the most important things.
I don't have a problem with customer service.
But wait up, the president's not having any of it. He's like all in for Team Kendall Jackson, making it clear that it's way more crucial than Team Renee. It's like a head-to-head clash of opinions. Renee, on the other hand, isn't budging an inch. He's standing firm, pointing out that his squad is made up of his customers, not the guys in the shop. It's a showdown of different perspectives, my friends.
My customers are involved in Team Renee. They're my co-workers, not the people back at the shop.
But the president's like, hold up, I think you've got it wrong. And that's when he drops the bomb. Renee's off the truck for the next month.
I'm actually going to ask you to step away from the truck. What I want to do for the next 30 days is suspend you from being a truck driver.
No driving, just shadowing the office folks. The goal? To learn some teamwork skills and maybe become a better truck driver and manager.
People in the office and be a part of that team. You need to learn some of those skills, and I think that'll make you a better manager and a better truck driver.
Renee's got mixed feelings, feeling kind of blindsided, but he's like, fine, I'll go with it.
I love the truck, but I'll do whatever.
It's a tricky situation and things are gonna be bumpy. But hey, that's the ride Renee's on, from trucker to team player. Let's see where this journey takes him. So those were some of the most mind-blowing moments that lit up the screen on Undercover Boss. Talk about opening eyes and sparking change. This show's got it down to an art. But hey, there have been more times when bosses shocked the hell out of their employees. And if you think I missed your favorite one, don't forget to drop them in the comments below. And before you leave, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time, guys.